Hello friends, in this session I'm going to show you how you can use Schema to improve your pattern library management in Etch, and additionally how we can collaborate with agents to compose full page layouts using our existing pattern library material. I wanted to give you a quick reminder on how easy it is to create patterns in Etch. So in the editor, just select the section that you want, right click and convert to pattern. Then give your pattern a name, and if you have categories, assign the pattern to a category. Hit save, and then your pattern is saved as a core Gutenberg pattern that you can easily reuse across all your pages. With Schema, you get a more visual experience for managing your patterns. In the Etch editor, click on the Schema icon at the sidebar to access the pattern library. The pattern library shows all my patterns with a fallback image, but at any point I can override this for each pattern and use any other image from my media library. Additionally, under settings, you can also choose to use a live preview thumbnail when viewing your patterns, and this will completely replace the image-based display. For each pattern, we can add pattern-specific information that can be used by the agent when it builds layouts. Turn the toggle on to include this pattern into the list of patterns that the agent can work with. If your pattern is just a draft, you can leave the toggle off. Keep in mind that you don't need to manually add context for each and every pattern. As we will see in a while, it is a job that the agent can do for you. For now, I will set the pattern into context, but without any instructions. Just in case you wonder, let's take a look at the Kits tab. This is where Schema stores all your saved ACSS configurations as reusable kits that you can apply to your website at any point. I am not going to mess with it in this video, but this workflow is really great and it deserves its own session, so stay tuned for that. In Claude, I have already asked the agent to get me a snapshot of my automatic CSS settings, and now I'm going to look into the patterns and the categories. So the agent came up with the categories and the number of patterns in each one of them. And now I am asking it if all patterns have context. Because if you remember, at the last pattern that we created, we intentionally did not add any context. So it added the context for the specific section, and I asked it to show what context it added. Looking good. And now let's get to the juicy part, which is to create a page and to create an entire composition based on existing pattern material. The agent is now giving me a suggestion for the structure and the choice of patterns. I will simply ask it additionally to use the pattern we just created. And essentially, I'm asking it to proceed and create the layout and set the page to draft. And this is the page it created. At this point, the quality of the output is essentially the quality of your pattern library material. Finally, let's ask the agent to adapt the copy for a specific industry so we can have a more contextually appropriate understanding of the layout. and it has just updated the copy, and the layout is looking much better already. If you are working with Automatic.CSS for your client projects or your own sites, make sure to check out schemawp.com for more features.